Hi everyone, it's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. It's just us, so have a seat, grab a drink. Thanks for stopping by. I've lived in New England most of my life, right? I've lived in Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont. I've lived in New York. I got a blink to California, but anyway, I have some pride behind having lived my life in New England, right? We have wonderful examples of patriots and athletes and competitors on all levels. And this is one of them, right? Ted Williams was known as one of the greatest ball players of his time. And he has an amazing life story. Not only was he one of the greatest ball players, he was also one of the better combat pilots. It's very hard to be known as one of the best things in the world for two separate things. But he was also a world-class fisherman, right? So he was a combat pilot who played baseball to an extremely excellent level and was a world-class fisherman, Hall of Fame inducted fisherman. So he went to combat and he played baseball and he found solitude in fishing, and he was afforded the opportunity and ability because of his status to be able to live a meaningful life after combat. And we have a number of examples that we have no reason to have discomfort around remembering well. But I can't allow myself to disregard the experiences of others. And these men, it was more than just the pilots, right? And this is the best example to carve out in order to show this is not a segment of life at this time in our country's history. This is an example of what life was like, the disparity. All of these pilots, all of these people that worked in these areas gave every bit as much as every other person in service to our country. And although Ted Williams was afforded the ability to find balance in order to achieve excellence post-military service, every single person in Tuskegee was taunted and tormented, and their families, and even though every one of them was as excellent a pilot as Ted Williams, but their life after combat service to our nation was tormented by accusations and arrests and misrepresentations. And this is just a carved out example of what the entirety of life in the black population of the United States at this period of time was. And now here we are in the 21st century, and there have been over 80 strange fruitings since the year 2000. And if you can make an excuse for tolerating that, then I don't understand you. And my lack of understanding you is not going to stop me from advocating for the lives of people that are still being publicly abused and unalived. If you can find an excuse for that, then I don't understand you. And I can't allow that lack of understanding to stop me from saving everybody else's lives. Because there's no validation for this conduct of humanity. This is our society today. Women and trans people and people of color and lawful immigrants and citizens and civilians, and if you can allow an excuse for that, I don't understand you. And I cannot accept these conditions that we all exist under. And we have been allowing it all this time. There has to come a time where we no longer allow it. Lives and identities were stripped from U.S. citizens in a day. Kansas, you can't strip the identity of you. You can't give them 12 months notice and say, in 12 months you don't exist the way that you identified. You cannot strip a person's sovereignty, sovereign identity. Can't do it anymore. Yep, that's how we've been doing it all along. That's why we can't do it anymore. Vote. Get there in November, vote. And I hope to see you in DC on November 11th. If we are not the shield for the people, what the hell are we? And if we don't show them that we're there, they can't know that we're there. They don't know what we look like. So if we're going to be the shield for the Constitution, for the people, then this is what our oath is. And dear God, please, if you're in my proximity, please help me get there. Get over yourself. Right fucking now. I love you. I hope you're safe. Protect each other. I'll see you next time.